Immortals to respond against at play later on, but this has generally been a very scrappy game here. We're at 18 minutes, almost a kill a minute.
Standard lane meta with teleports.
But it's good to see. We're no longer in a meta where it's just like no kills for 20 minutes. Depends on the teams, of course. This is Immortals JT. I'm sure we had two Korean teams would be in a very different scenario. He would find a way to slow down the game. But Cody's son being chased down here by BB. In comes Ollie to try and defend him with a flash after him. Not quite enough damage. Here comes the TP now from Morning. Double flash in from Immortals. And
5-man bot lane.
Uh-oh. He has no flash. He does have a ward jump though. Oh, he has Jay. He'll count as a ward. Dorlock coming over the wall, gets the knock-up. Lands the Q there from Sin. And Kennan's now coming over. The ultimate lands onto 2. Multiple stuns coming up. Ollie with the return ultimate for the disengage. Only really tags 1. Banana coming in will be blocked out by Brom's shield. And Fofo goes down for the first kill of this fight. Still had that Corona break, but was CC'd out of it. BB now being chased down by Flame. Ollie coming in here. And Morning blocking up that last chair coming in. So that will just be the 1 kill over to Immortals.
I love how both teams again are just like fighting bot lane. They're not even fighting over an objective. They're just like chasing each other for kills, and then like TPs happen just behind them, and suddenly a big 5-on-5 is going on, and Immortals winning out here because J team tried to chase into the jungle. They fired so many abilities, and they barely dealt any damage to Flame. He was just kind of sitting there, and then when J team kept chasing, Flame and the rest of Immortals were actually able to like stun lock Fofo and take him down. It's a good response. We're gonna see it again here. They're not fighting over any objective at this point. This is just an open 5-on-5 team fight. It's very scrappy everywhere. Archie with a good start, and now the rest of Immortals are like behind down south, except for like Flame coming from north here and trying to like pull off a bit of a flank. They realize suddenly, okay, everyone is kind of split up at the moment. And then look at the Poppy in this fight here. That's a lot of stuff being popped. Poppy hasn't taken any damage yet because of a massive shield. Now she's taking damage. Rest of J team are chasing now without cooldowns. Good block on the ult from Ollie as well. And then in the end, Fofo actually goes down. Didn't want to show it again.
No.
It was dirty to look at. Fofo just getting stunned to the wall.
Yeah, I mean, like, it really was pretty disgusting. Poppy walking through there, literally walked through a slicing maelstrom, didn't take any damage. Like, cannons wailing on, nah, it's fine, I'm Poppy. 102 has been farming this entire game. 183 farm, took his top tower, so he's in great shape.
Yep.
BB just checking the Baron there, actually, with his ultimate, just making sure that Immortals weren't trying anything too tricky, as there were multiple people off the map.
And now we have that point where Fofo wants to really start by pushing. He has that protocol we talked about, even the Shinto, like his burst damage against Syndra is extremely high. So you can't really put Syndra in the side lane to defend against him. She's gonna lose. Instead, what you have to do is once you try to push out the bottom lane, you need to just move that A to carry the Ashe into the mid lane with Syndra, like we're seeing here on your screen now with Syndra and Ashe sitting here, and then try and fire an arrow to engage. If you do land the arrow, you get a guaranteed kill, basically, with so much damage coming from Syndra. And you need to do that to force the Echo to leave the bot lane and run mid lane to then defend and potentially join the fight. And that's going to be that play where it's like push and pull, basically. When Echo is pushing forward, you need to force him to pull back by you forcing a play elsewhere on the map, and if you don't do that, Echo will just push all the way to your tower, and then you have to come down and take that wave, and he's forcing you to pull back and not do anything, and it's like you're constantly challenging each other, being like, now you have to be defensive, now I can be offensive, and back and forth all the time. But again, that's why Immortals are better equipped than we saw earlier, because they have Ashe to engage, they have TP flank from Poppy to start fights.
Try and make that happen. But for now, Fofo not in a side lane because he doesn't have that TP. Morning in a similar situation. So for now, Immortals don't have to execute that.
Yeah, but by Fofo actually going mid lane here, he gives away a free tower on bottom side, and he gives away the free push to Cody-san. So he can take tower, push it out, and then run mid, and give Immortals like a lot of time actually to set up that potential pick we talked about. Fofo's doing nothing in the mid lane right now because they can't siege on Syndra. Syndra will just wait for 24/7, so that's actually a big mistake from Fofo.
Godok finding Archie in the jungle.
Look at the bot lane. How is Ashe still sitting there pushing?
The classic Ashe split push.
Because Echo had to run mid and do absolutely nothing. Yes, he enabled his team to like move topside, but that tower was going to go down very soon anyway. By Morning just pushing it.
So much time on this tower, it's absurd. Only now does Fofo get down there when it's at 40%. So I'm also going to be very happy with that push. A tower,
And now you get
almost another one.
free dragon as well. Like, you just got everything you actually ever wanted as Immortals. That top lane tower was pretty low anyway and was going to die eventually. And you just got to take bot lane tower, push it all the way out, take a dragon. Pretty good for Immortals here with this tier 2 bot lane tower being fairly low now. And now we're just looking for that pick. We're looking for that Ashe arrow. After the recalls, everyone is fairly low on mana. Everyone has to go back and use some of the gold. And the Vintage should be ready as well now for the Ashe. Then you're in a really strong power spike as Immortals. And this Echo has not been able to do anything in the side lane because he needs to push all the way out and force someone to sit there and fight him. But he hasn't been able to.
Not yet, but he is still very strong. Through 1 and 2, has that Lich Bane and the Proto Belt. We saw the damage he can do to Po Belter when he gets the jump on him. Use those side lane brushes to jump on people. And also
Ooh,
Echo,
BB stole it.
fantastic in a side lane with those long lanes. And
I gotta say,
that was the ultimate. I didn't even notice.
BB has been playing well on Israel. Been super aggressive in the fights in bot lane. Good steal there as well on the blue buff. All it might be caught out, but didn't die. And now we have to look for deep wards from J Team they can TP to, because they will have TP on Echo soon. They have TP on Cannon. They need to have these wards like behind the walls here in the mid lane. They can TP to so they can kind of walk around the corner and like flank on Immortals. And that's why you can see Immortals put so many like control wards down the river to be like, okay, we know there's no wards here, so you're not going to TP here anywhere. And therefore, we can actually start pushing past the river because we have all these defensive control wards. That bot lane tower, man.
Yeah, it's
gonna
being
go down.
chipped away. Like Ashe did 60% of the tower's damage, so now Flame just needs to hit it a couple times.
That one ward you see on the screen right now is in case Immortals pushes past the mid lane river to like try and siege on this tier 2 tower, or they want to like move past the river and then to the sides. You can TP to it. Immortals, however, they're not interested in doing that because they have full river control, so they're starting Baron.
And they know that J Team have absolutely no vision, only now that's the ultimate. However, Archie is here, he's lining up the steal, keeping it at 2,000 health.
There you go.
They waited out the queue, and there's the ultimate coming across. It's Braum who secures the Baron though. Archie comes in there, gets that first kill onto Braum himself. Fofo following onto Cody as well. This could be a pricey Baron for Immortals. Jay chasing them down, leading Po Belter with his snare. And BB in pursuit with Fofo. He's looking to cut them off behind their tower, but for now 3 players still remaining with the Baron buff from Immortals, so that was a positive play for the team.
Yeah, I actually really like how they played around the Lee Sin. They waited for the Q to expire on Baron, and then they wanted to fire the CC and like stop the Lee Sin from safeguarding into the Baron pit. See here, they stopped DPS on Baron because they wait for the Sonic Wave to expire, and then they wanted to CC the Lee Sin so he actually couldn't jump in time and steal it. Obviously they're fairly low because they're taking Baron so early, so they end up actually going down in the fight with 2 members, but still worth it because you picked up Baron and might get more.
Oh, nice stun onto Fofo. Does have his ultimate still, so he will be able to regain some health, but he'll be going back into them. BB, given the hammer from Flame, will be picking up that kill. Jay also down for the count, and Morning now trying to defend this tower by himself pretty much, as Fofo will have to take a trip back to base.
Really good from Immortals here. Great setup around the Baron, and then they pick up a few kills after. That's another tower going down. They're getting absolutely everything. Last time these 2 teams played each other, it was 27 minutes, and then Immortals had completely stomped the J team. Wouldn't call this game a stomp, but Immortals are definitely looking stronger.
Very scrappy game indeed. J Team have definitely put up a fight, and it's not over yet. Only 6,000 gold separating them, and as Archie is trying to set up a play, 5 men strong, stack in the mid lane from Immortals. Makes Archie think otherwise. Fofo will try his best to carry out this wave, but inhibitor down now for J Team, so they'll have to play a little further back as Immortals have full control over the map. Top lane tower is likely the next objective, as Dragon is 2 minutes away.
And one of the most annoying things in League of Legends is playing split pushing comms, like 1-3-1 comms, and then fall behind. Because there's so little you can do. You can never really set up side lanes when you're behind, because you're always at risk of just getting siege on and caught. See the play from before, straight into the wall.
He was knocked back by Scatter the Weak, so he's like, I got this. Only really jumped back to where he was originally, so
Still look pretty funny.
it was unintentionally good from Po Belter, and did look funny, so bonus points for that one. Darda starting off this drop, smite down, Very interesting play-by-play commentary. And
That's my
Immortals
favorite
will
part.
push the bottom lane.
And he is auto-attacking the Grom.
And now he's pushing the minions. He's auto-attacking. Dardock will get it. Nice stun onto Jay. He's been chain CC'd and Pobelter exhausted, so not quite enough damage. Will finish him up with the final Dark Spear. Morning coming in.
Hello!
Ultimate onto 4 players. Hello indeed. 3 players from Immortals instantly evaporate.
Jesus.
What an ultimate. Jesus!
Was about to call out how Immortals very clearly hate Jay. They were like using Ash Arrow, Braum ulti, Syndra ulti on the poor Karma. Did kill Jay in the end. And then Morning shows up with the flank. This was with the flank we mentioned with the cannon, with the Echo. Really well executed by Jay team. And I guess great job by Jay absorbing all those ultis. Now Morning decides to stay around, and that's a no-no.
No, and Flame, like, if there's any terrain anywhere near you, somehow he'll land a charge onto you, a heroic charge.
Oh, I want to see that team fight again.
I just want to see that cannon ultimate, the classic Smeb ult there.
We call it the Smeb now, yeah.
The Smeb.
A good cannon
Smeb
ulti
Smeb
is
all over
Smeb.
the team. Oh, here comes Flame onto Archie. Look at all the damage he's not taking. Dardock will join his brother in arms. Popo's coming in, he's going to also try and chunk the puppy, but Flame is still not taking any damage. And he's going to just find Popo, slam him against the wall. He tries to get away, but you don't get away from Flame. Flame's going to go back in despite being pretty low himself. Knocked into Ollie. He's a pretty heavy bowling ball though. As the flash, the knockup from Dardock. Another kill. And BB knocked into the wall. You don't screw with Flame, because Flame will kill your whole team. Asher onto Jay. Oh no. The CC chain, hammer down, Flame with the next kill. 4 kills in quick succession. And just like that, despite Morning landing the ult of the century, it will not matter. The Immortals will find pick after pick and look to finish off the game. Flame, he was lowest a couple of seconds ago, but now he's basically full health again. What a champion. And now he's on to the Nexus with the rest of his team. J-Team taken out in 30 minutes. Immortals with the first win in this best of 3.
And it is not often I see a team win, and their 2 carries actually have negative scores. 4-5 for the Syndra and 2-5 for the Ashe. But it doesn't matter, because they were still getting towers down. They were getting kills on Rek'Sai, on Poppy. It was 16-16 in terms of kills, but Immortals just played the map much better. So they got the Barons, they got the towers, and that's what you need. Kills doesn't really matter if you get the other objective. Good mid game from Immortals after obviously a lot of action early on in this game down the bottom lane. I think we had like 3 bot lane parties happening.
I mean, we were a kill a minute at 17 minutes, so God bless